Hey guys, it's Teeth Talks here, and I want to do a little story time type of videos. And this is one about my friend who works at Taco Bell. We have some Mario Party 4 in the background. I was trying to get some achievement of beating Donkey Kong in the story mode, whatever. Let's get into the story. So, being a senior in high school, like a lot of your friends start jobs and stuff. Like my friend Jay, like the letter, not the name, he decided to work at the Taco Bell. And if you don't live under a rock, you know they sell tacos, obviously. It's in the name. And if you ever went out in public at all, you know there's very, 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 very different types of characters out in the world. And being work at a restaurant, you know you have to talk to a lot of these types of characters, like Karens. So Jay's shift starts out normal, making tacos, handing out burritos, pouring Baja Blast, just doing his job. Super chill, not a busy day, typical afternoon, but the door opens and she walks in. You know what I mean. Karen. There are very many types of Karens, and this is the I'm gonna make everything your problem Karen. So Jay sees her walking in, walking over the counter. She already looks annoyed. She woke up on the wrong side of the bed. She walked under a ladder, broke a mirror, tipped over the salt shaker. Her whole day's going terrible. But now looking annoyed because she has to wait a minute for her order to get done. And she actually has like that iconic Karen haircut, like the long in the front, short in the back, and you can tell she just wants to talk to a manager already. Once Karen gets up to the counter, Jay puts on his best, friendly customer service voice, making sure not to anger her, and says, "Welcome to Taco Bell. What can I get for you today?" Not a second goes by. She looks him dead in the eyes and says, one of the most absurd things ever. "Yeah, give me a large pepperoni pizza." Now, like I said, Taco Bell obviously sells tacos and not pizzas. Like the way she's talking about, at least. And she didn't even start laughing or say, "just kidding." She just straight up looked at him like he was gonna go to the back and get her fresh pepperoni pizza. Now, I'm sure anyone, even if they weren't a worker there, would have been confused by this. So Jay, confused, even said, sorry ma'am, a pizza? We don't sell pepperoni pizza here." Karen tilted her head like a dog being confused about being asked to drop a ball, and said, "What do you mean I sell pizza here? I've gotten pizza here before." While she isn't wrong about this, they didn't sell pepperoni pizza. They sold Mexican pizza, which is basically like a taco sandwich with cheese on top of it, but not like a pizza pizza. So Jay just assumed that's what she meant, because Taco Bell does not sell pizza. So he suggested that, "Well, we have a Mexican pizza, is that what you meant?" She huffed, she puffed inside, rolled her eyes and said, "No, pepperoni, whatever. I want a chicken sandwich." What? A chicken sandwich? Now, a chicken sandwich at Taco Bell is just super funny. They do sell chicken, but they don't sell a chicken sandwich. It's like, does she go to KFC and ask them for beef tacos or something? Where does she think she's at? Jay thought this was hilarious, but he obviously just couldn't laugh at her because she was getting more upset than she already was. So, since it's chicken, he thought maybe if he offers another item, she'll finally take that, sit down, and go scroll Facebook or whatever Karens do. So he tells her this. "I mean, we don't have chicken sandwiches, but we have other types of chicken items like quesadillas or tacos. Would you like one of those?" And if you couldn't guess, she didn't take that offer. She leaned closer to the counter. Before, she was doing like arms leaned back, cross, like "I'm better than you" pose, or like leaning against the wall. But she got closer to him, like she was getting upset that they didn't have these random food items at Taco Bell. This time, she said the most absurd food item like ever you could ask at a Taco Bell. "Fine, I want a glazed donut." A donut? There's no way she's being serious, right? But she literally was. Jay had to bite his tongue to not laugh at this, because how crazy it was. And normally, you can't make the guy laugh that easily. So once he was ready to not laugh at her, he told her, "Ma'am, this is Taco Bell. We don't have donuts either." She looks him dead in the eyes, got closer, and to the point where she was spitting on him. "Well, you should. This is terrible customer service. I'm always supposed to be right." Now Jay just starts questioning this entire altercation. She drove and walked into a Taco Bell, the restaurant with taco in its name, asked not only get a pepperoni pizza, but a chicken sandwich, then a donut. She could ask for a 3-tier wedding cake next, but before Jay can say anything, Karen decides to go full Karen and ask the Karen question. "You know what? Forget it. I want to speak to your manager." Now, if you hear of a Karen, you immediately think of the Karen question. And it wouldn't be a real Karen story if she hadn't asked for her manager, right? So knowing she would obviously ask this, he sighed and knew how this was going to go down. He goes back and gets his manager, Mike. Yeah, he gets the name, but my friend doesn't. Now, Mike has been working in the fast food business for a long time, and not only is a Taco Bell manager, so he has the patience of a saint. He can listen to like the worst song you know for hours on end without perishing instantly. Jay gives him a little rundown of what happened, and Mike just nods. Like he's met someone like this before. Like people have gone into a Taco Bell, asked for donuts, and he's had to deal with it. Mike goes up to the counter where she's waiting, back crossing her arms and leaning back. And Mike goes up and says in his normal voice, because he's just that chill, I guess, "Hey ma'am, I'm the manager. How can I help you?" And Karen just starts ranting, talking about how super ridiculous it is she can get a pepperoni pizza and how the customer's always right and how they have false advertising because they sell pizza but not pepperoni pizza. Now Mike looks like he's paying attention, nodding like he's taking her seriously, but since Jay knows Mike well enough, he knows he's just ignoring everything she's saying. After she finally finishes ranting, Mike just calm like before, just says, "Ma'am, I'm sorry, but we just don't serve pepperoni pizza, chicken sandwiches, or donuts. We never have, and we can't just start now." Karen just does that thing where she throws up both her arms in the air like she's listening to Party in the USA and hits him with a, "I'm calling corporate. You'll be hearing from them." I honestly don't think she called corporate, but it'd be super funny hearing that conversation on the phone. Like, "Yeah, your store doesn't sell me whatever I want them to." Then the poor customer support person at corporate's just like, "Okay, cool, we sell tacos, ma'am." Then just hangs up on her. And Mike just chill as hell is just like, "Okay, ma'am, feel free to do so. I'm sure they'll be happy hearing from you." And Karen is just fuming. Like, steam might actually start coming out of her ears like a train going full speed. Running out the store, she just starts yelling, "I'm never coming back here again." And Mike, the legend he is, just smiles and says, "All right, see you back here next week." When she's finally out the door, Jay just looks at Mike and says, "Did that really happen?" Mike, without missing a beat, just goes, "Yep, and like I said, she'll be back here ordering a Crunchwrap like nothing ever happened." And what do you know? Mike was actually right. She came in, walked right up, and ordered, guess what? A Crunchwrap. No drama, no fuss, no Queen of England, no complaints. Just like a normal person. Jay thought it'd be funny if he asked if she ever found the restaurant with all the things she asked for: pizza, chicken sandwiches, and donuts, but he knew better not to. For my moral of the story, if you go to Taco Bell, order a taco and not a donut, and Karens love Crunch Wraps enough to go back to Taco Bell, I guess. If you want to submit your own story, I'm going to make an Instagram soon and a Discord where you can only submit stories and maybe something later. But if you want to submit it now, I have an email linked in the description and also in the comments if you really want. I'm also going to probably do like Reddit stories or something. Something, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, share it if you really want. And that's all. Goodbye.